Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video is going to be a product review on Yves Saint Laurent's Teint Radiance foundation. If you guys are interested, do stick around. Now let me begin by getting a few of the product basics out of the way. So this is essentially how the packaging looks like. This retails for about $50 US, $48.50 to be exact. In Canadian dollars, give and take $5 to $10 additional to that base price before tax. So as most luxurious foundations or higher end foundations in this price point, the packaging has all the essential trappings of a higher end brand. So it comes in this very sturdy glass packaging, one that will not easily break if it falls on the ground accidentally, and it comes with this gold cap which has the YSL logo right there, and it comes with a very good pump dispenser as well. Now the shade that I have is number 5 Peach, and I'm just gonna briefly share with you guys the way that YSL describes this product. This is a radiance enhancing flawless foundation. Essentially it's a light diffusing foundation. It has an SPF of 20, which is pretty high for a foundation with this coverage and this finish. It has a satin finish. It is medium to buildable in coverage, and it is claimed to last the whole day in terms of wearability of product. The pump dispenser, and I'm just going to show you a bit of the texture of the product itself. So this is how it looks when you first dispense the product. It's not extremely watery or liquid like, but if I hold it up this way, you're going to see that the gravity will start pulling the product down, but it's not exactly dripping off my hand, which says a lot about how it has that very great consistency to it, which is not too thick but not too thin or liquidy either. And this very small amount, I'm going to show you guys how much coverage it gives the back of my wrist. So that is the coverage that it has, but it's extremely lightweight. It almost looks like it's almost even full coverage, but it is extremely lightweight, and it just gives the very even, if you guys look at that, and that is how the finish looks. And I'm trying to give it this angle because I have a light source coming from the right side or the left side from you guys' screen, and if you guys can see how it's deflecting light or diffusing light, you can see how it gives that very beautiful satin finish. So let me begin a bit about some of the things that I like about this product. One description, and one of the things that I actually surprisingly and delightfully discovered while I went to the YSL website before doing this review, is that this product actually contains a high level of hyaluronic acid, and I think that explains a lot about how it easily blends into the skin and how it doesn't feel cakey at all, and it actually is very moisturizing. At the same time is the fact that it has a very high level of SPF, which is 20, especially for summer when you're more concerned with sunscreen, but at the same time it balances it out beautifully with this very lightweight consistency that doesn't feel like a layered product on your skin. So it really does bring together two of the things that I look for the most in a foundation. I guess that a lot of people look for the most: sun protection and lightweight or ease of wear, and just a texture that is very comfortable to the skin. And I think those are the two things that are high priority in anybody's list. Another plus for me when it comes to this product is its claimed longevity, and I've been testing this product for a month and a half. I have to say it wears amazingly well. I've never had it cake on me, crease or me, or just start bleeding or melting on me in spite of some really warm weather I've gone through while I was in California. So it really has a very great wear to it and a great longevity as well. Even better I must say, than the Double Wear Light by Estee Lauder. I did buy that because we all know that Double Wear by Estee Lauder is known for longevity and staying power, but I do find that with the Double Wear, it still feels quite heavy. And I find that with the YSL Teint Radiance, I've really never had to retouch, and it does not ever look, even if I start getting oily, or you know, it starts wearing out, it never makes me look greasy at all. Given that I do have normal skin, I still have combination skin, which sometimes reacts, especially when it's tremendously humid. But given all those factors, I think it does perform all the claims that it does define or describe itself to be. Absolutely amazing foundation in terms of ingredients and performance. Very impressed with the fact that it actually has hyaluronic acid in it, but most of all, the satin finish that it leaves you with, which still looks very natural. So this is it a bit dried up. So it finishes more or less, not that luminous anymore. It dries down to something that looks a bit more natural, but not matte. And you guys can see my skin right there. It just looks very healthy and very even toned, which is exactly the complexion that everyone wants to achieve. So that is my rave review on the YSL Teint Radiance. It is definitely going to be joining my pedestal of holy grail foundations, which, if I should reiterate, is the Chanel Pro Lumiere, Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, Dior Skin Nude Foundation, and last but not the least, definitely not the least, YSL Teint Radiance. I hope that was informative for you guys. Thank you for watching it, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.